Hey everyone, today we are talking about VA loans. So first of all, who qualifies for a VA loan? That would be any current or former military personnel. It's pretty straightforward. The VA loan makes homeownership possible and a lot easier for military personnel. Oftentimes, military personnel, when they're being stationed from place to place, really aren't in that mindset of, oh, I should buy a home, because they never know, quite how long they'll be there, whether it's a few years or a few months. So the VA loan actually makes it a lot easier for them to own a home and then to be able to transfer and buy another home wherever they're moved to. The benefits of the VA home loan are that there's no mortgage insurance. It is backed by the government, and so you do not have to have the 20% down payment that you would usually have to the conventional loan. So not only do you not have the down payment, but you also will not have to pay private mortgage insurance for not having that down payment, which is pretty sweet. It can be used multiple times within your lifetime. The only drawback is that you can't have multiple VA loans at the exact same time. And so if you're going to purchase a home, say in Virginia, and then move to Utah, you will first need to sell your home in Virginia and then move to Utah and then purchase a home after that. Luckily, there are options available for short-term rentals in most cases for military personnel. They don't have to be used for just first-time home buyers. Like I say, they can be used over and over. And so if you have previously owned a home, you can still use your VA benefit. It's awesome. Foreclosure and bankruptcy are not usually a problem. They can be worked around. Usually the terms and the rates are not as pretty if you're working around a foreclosure or a bankruptcy, but it is still possible to use that VA home loan. And so it's a really nice way to kind of get back on your feet or fix things if you need to. And there are no prepayment penalties for paying off your VA home loan early. That means that if you're stationed only for about a year and a half in one place, and you find that you need to sell your home quickly, then paying off that home loan is not going to be a problem at all. You're not going to pay any penalties to do that. There are a few restrictions for VA home loans. There used to be a price limit. Most states do not have that price limit anymore because the price limit was, I believe, $415,000. And the reason that they did away with that is because a home in Montana that is $415,000 is going to look vastly different than a home that is $415,000 in, say, California or Southern California, okay? So most states have done away with that. There may still be purchasing restrictions based on where you are, and so you will need to check with your state or county about if there are price restrictions, but in most cases there are not. It cannot be used for an investment or vacation home. And so unfortunately you can't have your VA loan paying for your vacation home, up on the lake, or you can't use your VA loan twice. And so that's part of it. You can't have a home in California and a home up in Montana at the exact same time using your VA home loan. You will need to live in your home. It needs to be your primary residence to be able to use your VA home loan on that home. It also has to be habitable when you buy that home. The restrictions on those homes are they're similar to the VA or the FHA home loan. The house can't have any major structural problem. It can't have any hazardous materials, so no radon, no mold, no rot. The roof has to be secure. The floor has to be secure. Really, it's a pretty in-depth inspection when you're getting that VA inspection. So just keep that in mind. You can't buy a major fixer-upper. You have to be able to live in it immediately. Some of the important information to keep in mind for the VA home loan is that there are fees associated. You don't have to have the down payment, but there are fees associated with using it. They can be done in cash or they can be financed. They can be rolled into your loan. But these fees just keep the program running so that other people can use it. In almost every case, the fees can be waived for certain service-related disabilities. So you will need to have documentation of that, and you'll need to bring that up to your lender so that they can get the ball rolling on getting those fees waived from the for the VA home loan. They are not provided by the VA. It is simply guaranteed. It's guaranteed by the U.S. government. And so you can shop around to different lenders. You can go to you can go to your credit union. You can also look at a strictly mortgage company. Since it is backed by the government, it guarantees 25% of that loan. That is why you don't have to have the 20% down payment. But even though that makes you less of a risk for lenders, you still will need to show that you're not a super risky person as far as finances go. The down payments can make it sweeter if you have a down payment. Currently, it's October 2020. In Utah, there is a down payment grant available for military personnel right now. And if you talk to any realtor, or if you want to get in contact with me, then I'm happy to walk you through that process to apply for that grant. It is really sweet. It helps get a little bit of a down payment. And when you have an extra down payment on top of your VA loan, then in most cases you will get either a better interest rate, better terms, things like that. So it's actually a really great idea to still have some sort of a down payment. It's also really beneficial for a lateral move. So if you say moved to Hill Air Force Base a couple of years ago and you decided that the home that you purchased then isn't quite in the area that you want to, because there's some really great communities up near Hill Air Force Base, then using your VA benefit is a great idea to be able to make a lateral move into a different neighborhood, or just to move a few streets over, move a little bit closer to friends, things like that. VA appraisal is separate for the city and the state in which you're purchasing, and so you'll need to make sure that you're getting the correct appraisal done. In some cases, you may need to have 2 appraisals. That's it for VA home loans. If you have any other questions, feel free to reach out to me or to your trusted realtor. I am located in Utah, and I'm happy to talk with you, happy to get the ball rolling if you are moving to this area, or I would love to make a referral to a trusted realtor in the area in which you are moving. Talk to you later.